Hey, welcome to a special edition of Koco's Corner. I am the huge one, Dave Koco from KocoSports.com, KOCOSports.com, or KOCOSports.net. It takes you to the same place. It's where the world comes to cash, our home for combat sports, and above all, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. This is our WWE Extreme Rules 2015 review. And I first want to get it out of the way. I want to thank Geek Essentials. They really hooked us up. You should check out a lot of stuff that they're doing. Plus, they help out the channel a lot. So please check out Geek Essentials, and hopefully, maybe we'll have a Geek Essentials guy on later on the show. I'm going solo, so I'll be hitting up a lot of comments. The question we always ask is win, loss, or tie, and I don't know. I was a little bit in a rut. I did the preview show, and it was probably the most negative we've ever been on a preview show. I didn't expect anything, just like WrestleMania. And maybe this is WWE's new thing. I am giving it a weak win, but I know, like, I think the fans are going to be extremist. I think some people are going to say Extreme Rules was a piece of shit. I think some people are going to say Extreme Rules was completely awesome. I think I want to know what the audience thinks and why. I'm giving it a weak win. I feel a little guilty giving it a win, but it was way better than I expected. I was expecting to punch myself in the face. Was it perfect? No. Was it a strong win? Of course not. So please, down in the comments, we're going to try to be as active as we can with the comments today. Win, loss, or tie. You can join us in the KocoSports.net Internet Infantry chat. You can put the comments on Google+, YouTube, and if you want, you get straight to the line. You can also go on Koco Sports Twitter, @KocoSports. All right, so we're going to break this down little by little, try to have some guests on later today, and we're going to be reading a lot of your comments, so hopefully you're along for the ride. Like I said, I give it a weak win. I was expecting complete shit, and it wasn't complete shit. Now there's a part of me that's like, am I just being a little too weak about this, you know? So we live in a generation, especially a YouTube generation, where everything has to be positive. I don't know. I was just expecting a bag of shit, and it wasn't a bag of shit. And I enjoyed it. And it was an old school WWE pay-per-view feel where it starts off great and starts to go downhill. We haven't had a pay-per-view like that in a while. It feels when John Cena, Randy Orton, Dave Bautista were on top, the undercard and midcard was absolutely amazing. And WWE used to be like, wow, I can't believe they gave that match away for free. Holy shit, the first hour was amazing. The second hour was okay. What the fuck's going on in the main event? Do you see the main event? Do you see what's going on in the main event? So yeah, it's one of those situations where I felt very old school WWE, where you like, it's a marathon. It's, oh, cool free match. I could be wrong. I thought this pay-per-view was going to suck. Wow, what a great first hour. That second hour, okay, it's passable. All right, that co-main event, not too bad. And then main event time, you're like, oh, okay. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to your comments and stuff. I'm just... All right, so here we go. Of course, the big news coming out of this or going into this pay-per-view was Daniel Bryan. He's being injured. A lot of internet reports are saying he'll miss 2 pay-per-views. And I love Daniel Bryan. My claim to fame, granted, Daniel Bryan could be a liar, but I want to live in a world where Daniel Bryan is a liar. My claim to fame was I was the first radio station, because back before YouTube, you know, old people talked on the radio. I was the first radio station ever to interview. So that's my claim to fame. I'm a huge Daniel Bryan fan. I've watched his whole career. You know, I remember when he was a masked wrestler back in the day, and I rooted for him. I thought WrestleMania 30 was a perfect way to end his career, and then he had such a horrible injury. I have experience with that injury. I have concussion problems, so that's why I stutter so much. I also have nerve damage, and I broke my back and neck. So, like, I know, like, hey, dude, these injuries are nothing to fuck with. And the thing that scares me is when he's like, oh, I don't have strength in my left arm. I'm like, bitch, that's how I started, and it went downhill from there. I I just hope he retires. I don't want to see him wrestle unhealthy. I would rather have them leave the memories alone. And it's not like I'm a greedy, oh, fuck him, and let's move to the next guy. I just don't want to see him ruin his life. And I don't know how serious the injury is, but it sounds kind of serious. I don't want to see him ruin his life for this company, for this push. It's not worth it at the end of the day. And hopefully they get it. But with the injury, they switched up the card a little bit. The tag match, which I predicted would be a great match, and I predicted it might steal the show, but there was a lot of good matches tonight. And I guess WWE's going to be, we're going to put on good pay-per-views for $9.99, and the rest is going to be shit, and the storylines ain't going to matter. And is that an improvement? That's a question I have for you out there, anyone that's listening to this show. Is a good pay-per-view and everything else shit, and the storyline shit, is that enough for you to keep being a WWE fan? Is that enough for you to be like, yeah, okay, not too bad? I know the WWE defenders will be like, hell yeah, I'm so smart. Smart. You ever notice whenever WWE defender shows come out, they just talk about how smart they are? All right. I would love to have a conversation like that, like ESPN. Well, John Gruden, what do you think about the Buccaneers quarterback draft? Have I mentioned how smart I am? No, you haven't, John Gruden. Please, do go on. Pro wrestling. It's a poke in the eye sometimes. So the tag team match gets bumped up. Bad News Barrett delivers a decent thing. And it's so funny because Bad News Barrett's so popular and he's so good at being a heel. And if anyone is polarizing, it's Bad News Barrett. He's like, yeah, Bad News Barrett. I got some bad news. Fuck yeah, bad news. Chicago sucks and there's no Daniel Bryan. Boo! He goes up against Neville. I really enjoyed this match. I am shocked as shit that Neville won. I really am. All right, Neville fucking won. There you go. He hits the red arrow to get the victory. And I was completely surprised, but in a good way. The only negative thing I can say about this match is it's a pre-show, and I don't know how you feel. It's a pre-show. It's free. But it's a match, and maybe it's on Lucha Underground. Maybe I watch too much Dragon Gate. Maybe I watch New Japan. But you're like, fuck yeah, I want to see this match go to commercial. That, dude, all right, they didn't do it on a pay-per-view, but it's still bullshit. It's bullshit on free television. It's bullshit on free. I mean, that's the only negative thing I could say about this match. You're like, fuck yeah, I'm pumped up. Holy shit, this is going to be... What? We're really going to a fucking commercial on a pre-show, a pay-per-view pre-show. We're gonna go. I don't know. I just don't think we should go to commercials during matches. Fucking old school like that. Lucha Underground doesn't do it. Dragon Gate doesn't do it. New Japan doesn't do it. I don't know. I don't know if Ring of Honor does it. I haven't watched their television in a while, but I imagine they don't. Yeah, it's just no. But overall, I enjoyed the opening match. It got me excited. And it did what old school WWE pay-per-views did. This reminded me of the John Cena era. Where, like, I come in all negative. I'm like, fuck, this is going to fucking suck. Wow, that was an awesome pre-match. I can't wait to see where they go from here. All right. So next, the pay-per-view actually starts. They start off with Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper. Dean Ambrose in the pre-show got the crowd really pumped up. The Chicago audience was really, really pumped up and excited. So that was kind of cool to see. Not many CM Punk chants, but enough to be like, yeah, these motherfuckers remember. Overall, pretty decent beginning, but then they brawl to the back. And I'm not a big fan of brawling to the back for two reasons. In a live audience, it sucks. If you ever go to a live audience show and they brawl to the back, you're like, well, if I buy a ticket, what the fuck I buy a ticket for? If I can brawl in the back and watch it like on damn big screen. So it sucks for the live audience, but I wasn't part of the live audience. But it also, if it's not done right, it looks fake as shit. And you know, obviously, pro wrestling is predetermined. It's I'm not breaking any fucking boundaries here, but if the backstage segments go on too long, you just get out of the kayfabe zone. You're just like, oh, all right, I'm out of the kayfabe zone. So out of nowhere, they get into a truck and they just drive away. No finish, no whatsoever. I was really worried that they weren't coming back. I was like, all right, you went to a commercial during the pre-show, and this is what you do? This is how you do it? So I was worried. I was worried. I was like, no, they wouldn't do that. They just wouldn't do that. They wouldn't, right? No. All right, let's go on. Next, you had the Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus Kiss My Ass match, and the worst stipulation ever. The worst stipulation ever. Listen, there's people that absolutely hate me. That's just part of being on YouTube. You get used to it. And there's people that, I get angry and want to punch in the head. It's just like, hey, I would love to punch you in the head one day. And sometimes when you're lucky in life, someone that really hates you and someone you want to punch in the head are in the same room. And you're about to throw down. And it's going down. You're like, oh, man, I'm going to fight. I'm sorry. I don't care what we're fighting for. I don't care any movie scenario, any fight in the world. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Marvel Universe, DC Universe, Daredevil. I mean, can you picture Netflix on Daredevil? Daredevil and Kingpin are finally having their final showdown, or lost. Jack and fucking, they're about to have their final showdown, final battle. What's going to happen? Rocky versus Drago. What's going to happen? And then he's like, you know what? If I beat you, I'm going to make you kiss my ass. But if you beat me, I'll kiss your ass. It's just, like, really? I'm just walking away from that. I'm walking away from that. Like, if someone comes by and be like, well, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I'm for sports entertainment, John Cena. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I'm like, dude, I want to punch that guy in the head. But he's like, yeah, but if you win, I have to kiss your ass. I'm good. Continue being smart somewhere else. I appreciate it. Go. WWE success is your success. I get it. Moving on. But the match overall wasn't too bad. Dolph Ziggler selling like $1 million as he always does. And then the shocker of the night, wow, we got to make it feel good the first hour. Dolph Ziggler counters a suplex with a cradle to get a pin and a win. And everyone gets excited, and then we realize what's going to happen. We're like, yeah, pretty decent match. Yeah, Sheamus is trying these days. Dolph Ziggler's our hero. Dolph Ziggler won. Woo! Yeah, this is going to be amazing. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped up. What's gonna happen next? Like, I would love to be one of the casual fans. The type of fan that when it comes to Chicago, you buy a ticket, you don't pay attention to it, and you're just having a good time. Can you imagine being the most casual fan? Like, oh, WWE pay-per-views in town? Man, I don't know. I only watch it when it comes to town. Sure, give me a ticket. I'll enjoy myself. I'll get drunk. I'll yell at the guys. Can you imagine being that casual fan? Because that's all WWE cares about is the casual fan. Be that casual fan. Because if you're searching YouTube for reviews and you find this small of a review, I don't think you're a casual fan. I think you're a bit of an extreme fan, and that's okay. It's Koco Sports, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. But just imagine being a casual fan, and that's who they're going after. That's who gets the money. That's the key demographic. You have a good product when you're like, I hope people that don't know about the product come to our show. So you get this guy. He doesn't know anything about WWE. He's excited. He's having a good time. He's throwing. He's cheering. He's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. And he's like, well, why is it getting quiet? Oh, the other guy has to kiss the other guy's ass. Why? Why? Why is this happening? Is WWE gay? It's okay if it is. I just need to know. I mean, I'm not going to judge you. Maybe my grandma will. I'm not going to judge you, WWE, but is there something you need to tell us? Like, I can't see a casual fan going, fuck yeah, that weird Irish-looking fucker has to kiss the good-looking guy's ass that has curls. I'm out. I'm out. Peace. I'm a casual fan. I'm gone. I just don't see it. So Sheamus, goes to kiss his ass, and the ass kissing doesn't happen. Instead, Sheamus punches him with a good wiener punch from behind, and then basically forces Dolph Ziggler's face into his ass. And my question is, who wants to see this? Who wants to see this? Think right now. I don't care if you're in school. I don't care where you work. Imagine being able to punch the guy you hate most. Imagine you beating him. And then it's like, all right, I just beat you. Kiss my ass. I don't see the intrigue in that. I don't. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, if they're like, all right, I'm the kingpin, you're Daredevil, and if I get away, crime wins and evil wins. It's like, oh, I'm not the bad guy. And the kingpin's like, yeah, but if I beat you, you kiss my ass, and if you beat me, I'll kiss your ass. Daredevil's like, you know what, Hell's Kitchen ain't even fucking worth it. Go right ahead, kingpin. Don't give a shit that much. Maybe that's how we get world peace. From now on, if you fight someone or go to war, the other person has to kiss the other person's ass. I mean, whoever the king/president is of your country, he's not going to risk it. He's like, well, we got 97 nukes, and they have stones. But if those guys with stones beat us, I have to kiss their king's ass? No, world peace. Peace out, bitches. Way to go, WWE. You found a way to make world peace. Congratulations. All right, so here we go. Next is the tag team match. You have basically the champions, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd versus the New Day. The New Day sucks chants were going on since the pre-show. The pre-show. They were just going over on New Day. And this is one of those things, who's the heel? And I don't know if WWE is letting the fans decide some things, which, by the way, they should do more often. But it seemed like Kidd and Cesaro were the faces and New Day were the heels. And I love all three athletes in the New Day. And we've talked about how racist and fucked up it is. And not all that, but now there's Ring of Honor athletes and other athletes stepping up and saying that shit. And that's awesome. That takes balls. In an industry that is built on ass kissing, to stand up and be like, no, that is wrong. That's just, it takes balls, man. It takes balls. So congratulations. But I love all three athletes in New Day. I love Cesaro. I love Kidd. I thought this match was going to steal the show. It might have. It depends on your opinion. I thought it was a really, really good match. And at the end, the big shocker, a lot of upsets going on. New Day. New Day wins the tag titles. And now I think they have to. They have to go full turn heel. And I guess they've kind of been heel. But now it's just complete. And hopefully this ain't the end of Kidd and Cesaro, and they start treating the tag team better. Because I'm a big fan of tag team wrestling. I grew up a NWA, WCW, ECW fan. So all these WWE fanboys that are like, oh, you've always loved WWE. That's not me. I swear, I promise you, I haven't always loved WWE. WWE is just the country that won, It's like, yay, I like this small island. No. WWE took it over. All right, I'm going to move to the next island over. Yeah, I like this. WWE took over. There's no more fucking islands left. All right. I guess I fucking have to watch and review WWE. But I don't know. It was a really fun match. And I hope this rebuilds the tag team division, because even when I didn't like WWE, I loved WWF back in the day. I loved the tag team division. WWF had some great tag teams back in the day, but now they split them up so quickly. It's ridiculous. But it would be nice to see Kidd and Cesaro, New Day, Lucha Dragons. It would be nice to build up a tag team division, because even though I didn't grow up a WWE fan, I did enjoy WWF tag team wrestling. All right. So moving on. All right, let's go to some live comments, because we'll finish this match because we started this match. Luke Harper and Dean Ambrose, when New Day is celebrating about their tag titles, drive in. and they just start beating the hell out of each other. Pretty decent hardcore match. I wonder what it was like. They probably drove out, parked, and be like, all right, we got about 40 minutes. So how's the wife and kids? Well, they drive back in, and they beat the shit out of each other. A lot of chairs. Basically, Dean Ambrose hits Dirty Deeds, gets the pin and the win. It's finally Dean Ambrose. I don't know. I just think Dean Ambrose deserves so much more. My conspiracy theory here. No facts whatsoever. Hashtag fact. No. Hashtag conspiracy theory. Hashtag conspiracy theory. You ever notice Dean Ambrose kind of lost a lot of value in WWE's eyes when he outsold T-shirts for John Cena? Yeah, the game is rigged more than just the results. So it was nice to see Dean Ambrose get a win, and I honestly think Luke Harper and Dean Ambrose should be main eventers in the future. I really, really do, and I hope Luke Harper and the Wyatt family get back together. But Dean Ambrose gets the win, and it feels good. You know, it's like, all right, maybe Dean Ambrose gets past this guy. Maybe he can get into some pay-per-view feuds. It's just, I don't know. I think both these men put on a weird hardcore match with a halftime show, but I think both of these men deserve to be on the main event. I really do believe that. I think they're absolutely awesome. All right, before we go to John Cena, dun 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 dun, we'll rock some live comments. All right, Punky the Rex probably going absolutely crazy. He says, "Give yourself a Barry Horowitz, motherfucker." Will do. Punky says, "My vote is a weak win. It's better than smoking crack." Well, there you go. LK Wrestling Review says, "This was painful. My match of the night was the tag title match. Ziggler vs. Sheamus was okay, as was the main event, but I met struggling to stay awake for Cena's shit match to Reigns and Big Show, nearly making me hang myself. Was not worth staying up to 4 in the morning for." Yeah, that's the UK fans. The UK fans are so dedicated and loyal. I think they're so wild and crazy at the live events because they have to stay up to like 4. It's absolutely crazy. Extreme Rules is incredibly lame. That was WWE going extreme. Yeah, if you were expecting an ECW, a hardcore, you know, it's one of those, it's WWE. I don't know. I feel bad saying that. I actually feel dirty saying that. But it's just like TNA. TNA's like, night of knockouts. If you thought it was going to be all knockouts, you just know that pro wrestling is full of shit, false advertising, son of a guns. So there you go. And there's a conversation at the cocosports.net internet infantry chat. Kevin says extreme rules is an odd phrase anyway. It's like extreme rice or extreme politeness. Rules are not something that should be taken to extreme. Good point, Kevin. And everyone's saying Vince McMahon is a homosexual in their own special way. All right, thank you, Google Sports Internet Infantry Chat. To the Twitter machine, Punky the Rex retweeted us, Nathan Brown retweeted us, and at the _Jan_Brower liked us and tweeted us. So much love, appreciate it. All right, on the Facebooks, the American a la carte, check out his channel. He's also part of our TNA review. He said, "Bland rules pay-per-view." Christian Seabolt says the RKO was banned, so Randy used the diamond cutter instead. Yeah, that was just a stupid fucking gimmick to go. And Jason Rex is like, "I'm here." All right, Jason Rex. Boom, 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 boom. And we have a lot of comments. I appreciate it. We have 14 thumbs up, 3 thumbs down. All right, let's cheer up those 3 thumbs down. Everything sucks. All right, that's for the negative crowd. Let's cheer it up for the positive crowd. Everything you say, I do agree. WWE success is my success. Yeah. Everything is great. I'm so smart. All right, bam, we got it. We got the extreme fucking hater crowd. We got the extreme fucking positive crowd. Bam! Let's see if those 3 thumbs downs go down. Oh, man. Fucking, you know what's so funny? You review a show, and you're like, I'm going to give my honest opinion. And then people are like, you're too not negative enough. You're too not positive enough. And it's just like, nowhere else have I ever reviewed something. I used to be in radio and television where that's an issue. It's just like, no, give your opinion. What do you want? But nowadays, YouTube, seriously, they're really worried about Twitch. YouTube is really worried about, Facebook video, Twitter video, Instagram video. YouTube, you know what you should really be afraid of? Mirrors. I honestly think the future of social media is called the mirror. Not the newspaper, but an actual mirror. And you go in and you're like, man, I like you. What do you think about the pay-per-view? I thought it sucked. You sure are smart. I'm smart and good looking. Like. I think that is the future of social media. Poor YouTube. Poor YouTube. All right, let's go. We got a lot of things. Here's a topic for Stump the Idiot. All right, MMA Voice, I will probably do your topic on Tuesday. He also goes on, well, and regarding this event, it breaks my heart, as you would say, that Super Cena will bury Rusev again in the next Payback pay-per-view in a specialty match. I quit match. Rest in peace, Rusev. Yeah, I don't get it, because, at the end of the day, John Cena has to win the feud. But Rusev never wins, poor son of a gun. Also, it was funny when Rollins didn't sell the pedigree. Nipple H was probably furious backstage. Did you notice Kane's pants ripped? Yeah, poor Kane's pants ripped. Suit pants and pro wrestling just do not get along. It's just a bad idea. Genovi does anime, who was also hanging out in the internet chat earlier. I give it a weak win. Missed the Divas match, a majority of the Big Show and Roman, but what I did see was actually pretty great through Cena, is the one exception to this. And the longest street fight match ever possibly, maybe. Possibility. I don't know. Have you seen They Live, the movie? Roddy Piper fights that guy for like 800 years. All right. So there you go. I'm plus not laughing. Kimbo Slice versus the Comp. All right, I'm using real street fights in Hollywood now. But yeah, I see your points. But it felt like it's a weak win because it surprised me. Yeah, I just thought it was better than usual. Like, I thought it was going to suck, and it didn't suck. I'm the asshole, I guess. I'm sorry. I would win. You know what? If I did YouTube for a living, I would literally do a negative show and a positive show under two different names. It would be the most genius idea ever. But I feel like it's a weak win. Oh, okay, yeah. Hashtag Ambrose best for business. I think so. He sold the most shirts. And if you disagree with me, I challenge you to kiss John Cena's ass match. No, I'm not challenging you. Richard B. said the show was terrible and boring as usual. All right. I just thought it was going to be worse there, Richard B. A7X We Men win. I actually really liked it, but the Cena match sucked complete balls. Jimmy King has always shared us. Appreciate it. OMT said, new day, strange, like them suddenly. I'm glad. I'm just happy for the athlete. The that's the thing. I think WWE has the athletes. They just don't have the creative. Kid, great tag match. Yeah, you know what I mean. Do I get one minus thumbs down? I predicted the tag match was going to be awesome. No, moving on. Kid looking for more love from the crowd. Yeah. Nathan Brown. Nathan Brown, this has been bugging me. I think I've asked you this before, but I'm a little punch drunk. Did you ever serve in the Marine Corps? Did you ever serve as a machine gunner? Because, like, one of my best buddies, Nathan Brown, was a machine gunner. And I'm like, there's a Nathan Brown commenting on my videos. I mean, there can only be one or two Nathan Browns in the whole world. A few matches had me leaning towards win, surprisingly, but overall, loss. Not even a tie, just jumped right to loss. If Reigns would have had this before his rush to WrestleMania, maybe I would have hated him less. Damage done. Yeah, we'll get to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is an interesting topic. And Rollins is basically the weak heel champion, and I hate it. I just think he's too weak towards Randy Orton. Like, I don't think he's too weak towards Kane. I don't think he's too weak of a character, but as soon as Randy Orton's around, he takes it too far. Matt Panula says, don't have time to catch the whole video live right now. No problem. I'll watch the whole thing later. Appreciate it. Just swinging by to give you a thumbs up real quick and show support. Love the videos, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Forsaken says, Extreme Rules. Man, we're like extremely disappointed. Forsaken, man. You racked up some points today. Seriously, is this WWE going extreme? Yeah. This is a knock that you can give them every week. And maybe they just have to drop the name Extreme Rules and Payback. I think like if you're gonna be if you're gonna be a PG company that lies about 8-year-olds being your main demographic, why 37-year-olds and 41-year-olds are your real demographic, I think it's time that you bring in old school WCW NWA pay-per-views like the Great American Bash, Starrcade. Because remember when they had the Great American Bash? I bought that pay-per-view off the name alone. I was like, oh, Clash of Champions. I think they should. I mean, it's just Extreme Rules. It's just foolish. It's foolish, I tell you. The name WWE, like John Cena, just go away. Epic hard loss on my book. It's bad when in June 7th, WWE is coming to my area, 15 minutes away from my house, and I don't give a rat's ass if they ever gave me a golden free ticket. Pre-show match was better than a pay-per-view itself. Yeah, and I've done that. I've worked in radio before, the stuttering and the YouTubes, but I used to work in radio and television. I used to get free tickets, and sometimes I turned it down. Like, I remember TNA. Yeah, I turned down free shit all the time. I just didn't know. The TNA at one time was really bad. TNA is such a roller coaster of a company. But yeah, I've turned down free WWE tickets. Matter of fact, I kind of regret it. I got free tickets to go see the Japan House show where Kenta was signing, and I didn't know Kenta was signing, and I gave up the tickets before I knew that. That's going to come back to punch me in the ass. And the same thing, Orlando. In Orlando, I had free tickets, and all my friends sat ringside. You can see them. And that was the time, I think, Brock Lesnar, I'm pretty sure it was the first time that WWE did it. It was a SmackDown show. Brock Lesnar suplexed the Big Show, and I had free front row tickets. And the ring collapsed, and I saw all my friends go absolutely crazy. So sometimes, I don't know, sometimes maybe you just go and rough it out. But if you got to pay for the tickets, I don't know. I don't know if you can rough it out. I worked in the media, so I got that shit for free. But I also missed Kurt Angle's debut in TNA. I had free tickets to that, even though everyone had free tickets. I guess that would be more I had a free MVP list. So yeah, sometimes you miss great stuff. But if it's just a house show or, I don't know, it's up to you. If you can afford it, it's a risk. It's one of those things, you never know. It might be good that one night. But you know what? I'm always an asshole. I believe like if you do go, it's gonna suck, and if you don't go, it's gonna be amazing. I don't know. It always seems that way with me, but I'm just a negative asshole. Terrace Mortem says tie, not completely terrible. Really enjoyed the Neville Barrett match, and the main event was okay. Otherwise, See, I didn't enjoy the main event that much, but I'm on the same page with you. The American a la carte, Mr. TNA. I can be on the show anytime he wants. Got a gold pass. Extreme Rules used to be balls-to-wall, 100-mile-per-hour stunt show. But now it's two fat people on motor scooters fighting over a long Subway sandwich in a hotel hallway. Yeah, I think WWE, and I'm getting a lot of feedback, and I agree with some of this feedback. I think WWE has to just drop Extreme Rules and come up with a different name. I think the fact that you call it Extreme Rules, you're just already in a bag of negativity. And just a bag of negativity. Because, like, it's like if you advertise something and it doesn't live up to the hype, I don't know. Especially if you're a hardcore wrestling fan. So, yeah, I can see that. Malik Douglas, high member of the Internet Infantry. I only saw Cena versus Rusev and Orton versus Rollins. Cena and Rusev was an all-right match. It was cool, and they didn't fuck up the match like I thought they would. Orton and Rollins was an all-right match, but once again, Rollins looks like a pussy. I don't mind him being a coward heel. I don't mind him being a coward heel. Him and Jamie Noble have such a great chemistry. I don't mean to shit on the third guy, but Jamie Noble and him have such a great chemistry. And when they're with Kane, it's great chemistry. When they're with Triple H, it's great chemistry. But as soon as Randy Orton comes, he turns up the coward level way too high where it's just not even entertaining. It's like, that's a good point. Like I'm going to paraphrase Malik Douglas. He goes from a entertaining coward heel to a straight-up pussy. And if he just stayed an entertaining coward heel, that would be better. I know he's supposed to be chicken shit heel, but it's just boring. It's not his fault, but I just can't be entertained by something I keep on seeing. Yeah. Yeah, and we'll get to that. I don't know. I love him as a heel, but I think he goes way too far. We'll get back to your live comments. Keep them coming. You can hit us up on the cocosports.net internet infantry chat, on Twitter at Koco Sports, Google Plus. Did I even check the Google Plus? Bullet Club Biggs, much pride. I give it a win. Bullet Club Biggs giving it a win. So there you go. I'm glad I got that in. Bullet Club Biggs. Bullet Club Biggs is Mr. Google Plus. If there's a Google Plus award, to give it to you. Yeah, we lost a lot of street cred in Google Plus. All right, let's get back to breaking this down. We're up to the John Cena match. And it's a Russian chain match. Older fans, of NWA really marked out for this. I did. I noticed a lot of younger fans like, what's a Russian chain match? And we're like, Nikolai Volkov, yeah! Every Russian did it back in the day. Ivan Koloff and all those guys. But I don't think Nikolai... Oh, move it. I apologize. I might be a Russian racist. I don't know. Would that be a racist? I'm getting my Russians confused. I do apologize to the Russian nation. But then again, so does WWE. Rusev is Russian. All right. Moving a bit. All right. I went too deep with the whole Russian thing. I made an error, and I just made it worse. Moving on. I didn't mind this match, and I'm a huge John Cena hater. I absolutely despise John Cena. But I didn't think it was that bad of a match. I thought it told a decent story. I think Rusev should be the highest paid wrestler in WWE, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I just think he's good enough to hide his weaknesses, and I think his character is so strong that no matter what face most fans hate, they'll still chant USA. They'll still boo him. It's just absolutely amazing. Chicago is chanting USA, and I just don't think he's paid enough money. I mean, anyone that could get people to root for John Cena should ask for a raise. I mean, that's what I would do. Like, when Brock Lesnar went out there and people were cheering for John Cena, Brock Lesnar deserves that money. Because John Cena's a piece of shit. No one wants to fucking cheer for him. But this match wasn't too bad. A gimmick match. It was passable. I didn't fucking hate it, even though I hate the man. And some people are like, oh, I hate the character. No, I fucking hate the man. No. The character, it's stale, it's boring. But no, my hatred is towards the man. But that's a whole nother bag of worms for another day. And you know what? I made this analogy, but it's like getting a cake. And you're like, it's not that good of cake. You're like, hey, would you like some Cena cake? Yeah, I would love some Cena cake. Oh, and by the way, if you get easily offended, don't listen to the next 30 seconds. You're like, yeah, I'd like some Cena cake. And you're like, it's not good, but it's not bad. And then what WWE does is shove the cake down your throat while just fucking having their way with you. Just abusing you. Just, take it out of me. Eat the cake. Eat the cake. No, why? I said it wasn't that bad. Why? And what a good example of this was the commentary team. Look at the commentary team. Who's the heel? Who's the heel announcer? JBL is a heel all night long. No one's allowed to talk shit about Cena. It just gets ridiculous. And once again, it was the cake. I watched this Russian chain match. I was like, oh, not good bad. I mean, I'm not going to toot my horn. I'm not going to say 5 stars. But you know what? For a person that I absolutely despise, passable. I enjoyed it. John Cena didn't ruin a pay-per-view for me. Then comes the announce team. Let me. I paraphrase a lot of stuff. Let me get the exact line, okay? Let me see. I got the transcript right here. All right. Transcript. John Cena is the greatest. His penis tastes like blueberry flavored ice cream. His balls in my mouth gave me life. John Cena saved a bunch of kittens from a burning orphanage. I wish John Cena would just make love to my wife so that the possibility that John Cena might impregnate my wife and I could raise his child and have a little piece of John Cena in me. That was the exact quote from JBL. That's just fact. That's just science. JBL, you're the fucking heel announcer. Who, and that's the thing with Roman Reigns and John Cena. People hate them a lot more than they should hate them, because you give them everything. And if there's any new viewers, I apologize to old viewers, but I always bring this up. But if there's any new viewers, I want you to do a little homework assignment. I don't care how old you are. I don't care where you live. Go to a local community college in your area, or a university, college, whoever. Just go on campus. Community colleges are usually a lot cooler at stuff like this than universities. Usually, once you become a university, you're a prick, but not all the time, just most of the time. But go to a community college, find any creative writing class. It could be anything. Maybe you have a really nice high school and you have a creative writing class there. Go find the teacher and ask him this. Are the heroes supposed to get everything? They're going to no, that's a horrible story. The hero has to have roadblocks along his journey. Yeah, but WWE gives their heroes everything. There's never roadblocks. They win all the fucking time. Never roadblocks. Yeah, no, that's bad. They shouldn't do that. That's bad. And I don't want you to take it from me. I want you to have this homework assignment, especially if you're, I'm so smart, I'm a WWE defender. I want you to go find a professor, a creative writing teacher, a creative writing book that tells you that you should give the good guys everything. And that's the thing. John Cena keeps winning, and even the heel announcers. I mean, if I was Jared King Lawler, I'd be like, yo, bro, that's my job. Pump your brakes, dude. If you put him over, why am I here? I mean, how do you not bring that up? It's just sad and pathetic. He's handed everything, and it was a decent match. He put on a decent match. It's just, once again, WWE Creative doesn't get it. Let's look at some of the greatest faces, all right? You have Dusty Rhodes. You can get behind that guy. You can connect to Dusty Rhodes. Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, even Hulk Hogan had more human qualities. Superman. The comic book fans always bitch about how Superman is fucking, how the fuck didn't you save the world? Come on. Really? I'm thinking, really? Fucking you got a green rock? The green rock's almost impossible to find. All right, moving on. But yeah, even Superman looks more human. It's just, you have to make these good guys that you want to be the face of the company, Golden Boys, to be human. They have to be relatable. They have to be relatable. The only people that relate to John Cena are people that hate internet wrestling fans. That's it. Think about it. John Cena's amazing. I don't give a fuck what the IWC says. Yeah, I think Okada's amazing, and it's because he can put on great fucking matches at a young age. Puts on a great match, tells a great story. Nakamura's amazing. He has fucking 5-star matches and has fucking just swag, as the young kids would say, for ages. Pure entertaining. Absolutely everyone loves him. That's a fan. You John Cena fans, go find me a John Cena fan that defends him and doesn't mention the internet once. It's kind of like, I hate the other party. I'm not going to defend my candidate, but my candidate's so much better than the other guy. That doesn't make him good. It doesn't make him good. All right, moving along. Dun 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 dun. It's Diva time. Diva time. Let's get it over with. We'll go to live comments after this match. So get your live comments in on Twitter at Koco Sports, in YouTube, in the Google Plus, in the KocoSports.internet inventory chat. We'll be going to it as much as we want. All right, here we go. Nikki Bella versus Naomi. Naomi just, I think she's a talented girl. I think she's amazing. I think she should get a push. But once again, WWE doesn't know how to tell the story. Just, you're going for a title? You're invincible now. You weren't invincible earlier, but now you're going for the title. You're invincible. You're a bad guy, so that means you're going to lose to the good guy because the good guys don't have obstacles. The bad guys have obstacles. Of course they do. Why wouldn't the bad guys have obstacles? I mean, if you took away the audience in the video packages, if you went to a house show, no video packages, no audience, and you don't keep up with the product, I guarantee a lot of people think John Cena's the heel. Take away the audience. Take away the audio. You just watch it. You watch in ring. You watch. you can watch the promos, in-ring promos. Yeah, if you went to someone like, I know nothing about wrestling. All right, sit right here. It's an empty arena. We're putting on a match just for you. John Cena, come on out. They're going to think John Cena's the heel. They're just going to think. It's horrible storytelling. Nikki Bella versus Naomi, it happened. It wasn't a bad match, but again, it wasn't a good match. It's got to the point now where WWE women's matches are good enough to be average. And, like, it's funny because there's a lot of fans, feminism, equal rights, all that. It's a booming period for that, and good for you. But there's the thing where you're like, oh, well, it's average. You're like, you just don't like it. You wouldn't fucking say about the... No, there's a lot of amazing women wrestlers out there. Let's just look at NXT. Let's not even leave your company. You can't tell me that Naomi and Nikki Bella are as good as Charlotte. You just can't. All right. So the match happens, and Nikki Bella wins. Helper, her sister, gets kicked in the head. Does, it happened. Let's go to live comments. All right. A lot of live comments between Punky and Kevin. At least Big E still had the IC title. Haven't eliminated that yet. All right. Poor Rusev. WWE treats them like aliens to serve the man here. Have all the delicious food, grow fat and happy, and push a good entrance. Now Cena's going to eat you. It's a cookbook! Give yourself a Barry Horowitz. I did not do that joke justice. Anyone else think it was funnier than hell when the crowd cheered USA, but the guy who was representing USA gets pooed the shit out of? That's because he's polarizing. I love WWE is so good at marketing. They're not very good at fucking telling a story, but they're so good at fucking marketing and just drilling it into people. Punky, we love America, but we don't really want to claim him. Yeah, I understand. A lot of people said that. And then the internet infantry chat goes political. Yay! And that's what people want. You know what? Pro wrestling, you know what's beautiful about it? I always see pro wrestling fans on Facebook be like, I can't believe people talk pro wrestling and don't talk about serious topic number one. No, pro wrestling is an escape. It's, hey, you love the product, I hate the product, but you know what? We can talk about the product. And at the end of the day, you shouldn't get that angry at it. It's not a religious topic. It's not a, going to war political topic. It's just fun. Like, sometimes I see people, and, like, people get so angry. And it's okay to be passionate, but just be like, hey, dude, we have a different opinion. All right, the Bullet Club Biggs on Google Plus says the Russian Chain match was a good match. Rusev should have won, though. Yeah, especially if there was a rematch. Like, I was like, oh, John Cena won. Dun, 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 dun. It's expected. But then they're like, we're going to have another rematch. Really? What the fuck? You fucking the Washington Generals? Fuck, man. What the fuck mean you're going to have a rematch? Why the fuck are you going to have a rematch? And he says, I'm pissed about the Lightning losing to go to the Red. I'm so pissed off, too, dude. I'm a Tampa Bay Lightning fan, and the fact that they lost, I hope they win. I even got a playoff beard. Maybe I'll show you. But I'm such a patchy little son of a gun. My thing sucks. At ThunderSkull851 on Twitter, liked us and tweeted us. Appreciate it. And at OSCINO_fly, you can send us tweets at Koco Sports. Says, now that hashtag Extreme Rules is over, listen to the soothing sounds of Koco Sports. My night is complete. Hashtag Koco Loco. Thank you for such kind words. I appreciate that. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Someone sending me a bunch of memes. All right. Thank you, Christian, on Facebook for sending me memes. Ricardo and Stetter, thank you for liking us on Facebook. Much love. All right. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm going to refresh, and maybe I'll have to spam comments or do it later. All right. We got 27 thumbs up, 5 thumbs down. Well, a little hurt by those 5 thumbs down, but those 27, I really appreciate. I'm polarizing. That's what you say when you suck. Listen, if you could do me a favor, if you just thumbs down the video, if you could be like, I thumbs down the video, so I could just respond with you that I'm polarizing. All right, where are we at here? All right, this awkward sound is brought to you by I should have got a co-host. What you gonna do, brother? With Hogan's picture of Hogan on Hogan. Nice. Who is black in WWE and gets cheered right now? All right. I mean, this is a good question. Primetime players get cheered. You get primetime players. R-Truth gets cheered. Kofi Kingston used to be a good guy before the New Day situation happens. Let me see. Big E, I don't know. He got really cheered in the NXT universe, and I think that might be it. I could be wrong. I could be missing someone. So yeah, people get cheered. Shelton Benjamin was a fan favorite for a while. Weird question, but I answered it as honestly as I could. Rick 1982 says Extreme Rules was a tie for me. I actually felt that Last Man Standing match was match of the night. Cena versus Rusev in an I Quit match at Payback is a load of crap, and we all know who's winning that one. Yeah, it's kind of like, are you going to give Rusev the title? I don't know. It was just a weird situation with the Cena thing. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, Rusev's done. He's not done. He's not done. Destroyman64 says, I came in expecting Bram versus Abyss-style matches. No, not on WWE. And that's one thing that TNA has an advantage on. They can do that. But yeah, no. I don't think anyone got blood. I don't think anyone got blood. No. I could be wrong. I got a worse memory. But Hook and Shoot. Dropping this in to support the channel. Much love. Plug your podcast, man. How's your podcast going? I haven't checked in on you in a while. Hopefully it's doing good. I did not see this, but it doesn't seem like I missed anything. It looked on paper, it looked like it was going to be horrible. But the first, hour wasn't that bad. But then again, is it really worth paying for? Is it really worth telling someone else to watch it? And maybe that's where I'm coming weak. You know, if you got if you get $9.99, you get the network. Sure, fucking go ahead and watch it. Go crazy. Have your fast forward button ready for the main event. But yeah, if you're paying full price for pay-per-views, fuck no, it's not worth it. Fuck no. Franielli says that makes two of us since I didn't watch the pay-per-view either. I think I'm losing the habit of watching WWE program. Yeah, it can really wear on you. Last week, I was in a real rut when it came to reviewing shows and just enjoying it. Hopefully we can change that. Before I used to keep on watch no matter how bad the product was, but now I don't have the drive I used to. I'm getting really close to that sometimes. I really am. Because here's the thing. At least when John Cena was on top, it was John Cena, Dave Bautista, and Randy Orton. I believe that was the worst time for me as a fan, as a pro wrestling fan. Everyone's like, oh, it's bad now. No. When John Cena, Dave Bautista, and Randy Orton were on top, that's the worst I've ever, there wasn't that many alternatives. It was hard to get alternatives. That was a hard time. So it's not the worst it's ever been for me as a fan. But at least back then, the majority of people you talked to hated it. So that gave you hope. Nowadays, WWE has convinced people that WWE success is their success. You want to be in a business. You're smart. And what's depressing is when the product's bad, there's so many people on YouTube that blindly defend it. Just blindly defend it. I'm good. Think about a review show for anything else. Oh, I'm going to review, but be positive. What the fuck are you talking about? And if you want a review show that's positive, why bother leaving their official sites? Whenever it says, oh, you're too negative, I just do WWE.com. I have no idea how positive shows get viewers when you can go to WWE.com. Don't. Total Nonstop Action says, LOL, this was Extreme Rules? Oh boy, can't wait for this Friday's TNA Impact Wrestling Hardcore Justice. Oh man, that's great time by TNA. TNA had two great timings, because TNA has a problem where they have to record their shows way in advance, and WWE fanboys give out spoilers. But I think EC3 doing a presidential speech last week, and this week coming up, Hardcore Justice, those are some good timing, because then, TNA fans can be like, oh, did you think that hardcore match? Not bad. Give yourself a Barry Horowitz, TNA. Hopefully you deliver. Now, I'm sure that's going to be hardcore. Most likely. Classic Gamer says, I give it a tie. It was so predictable. Seth Rollins knew it was coming. But Lesnar is back at Payback. Rusev also gets to try for the U.S. title. Daniel will defend the IC title at Payback. I don't know about that. From what I heard, Classic Gamer, I read off the internet. That's where I'm not going to pretend. Deep inside the locker room. I'm not deep inside nothing. Context is everything. Daniel Bryan will miss Payback, too, or between now and then. Big Show and Roman Reigns will fight again. Kane will turn heel. I want to see this mask back. Hope everyone enjoyed. I didn't really enjoy this. I thought it was going to be a hell of a lot worse. One thing into the promo of Payback, it had Reigns. He will have a match with Seth if Lesnar don't lose. Dave, was Lesnar punished for his actions? Was that scripted, or am I never sure of these kind of actions? No, his punishment was scripted. He has a part-time contract, and they have to figure out ways to write him off television. So, Power Play says, I didn't watch the pay-per-view. Did I miss anything? You missed a new tag team champs. You missed a decent match. Yeah, you missed stuff. By the way, click the link I sent in the previous comment. All right. Oh, they probably put that in the spam. So, who knows? Yeah, if you put a link in anything, it's spam. We'll get to spam comments later. Tom Manion, I apologize if I mislauttered your name. Orton should just have gone through a pick and mix of finishers for 10 minutes. I was waiting for a stunner or rock bottom and for him to pull a Socko out of his pants. Yeah, that would have been interesting. He would have got a bunch of cheap pops for that. Brandon Matthews says, this was a weak win for me. However, I'd like to know what the hell happened during the Chicago street fight intermission. I think the intermission was just them hanging out in the parking lot. No, I don't know. Like, I think if you're going to do something like that, it lets your imagination run wild. You're like, man, did they brawl through this city? I know it would be even really cool if they kayfabed it and really did brawl through the city. You're like, oh, WWE's in town. What the hell is that? Oh, my goodness, WWE's in town, and they're fighting in the street. That would have been pretty cool, but I don't think they have that much dedication to kayfabe these days. Malik Douglas says, Hulk Hogan lost matches and fell in love with Elizabeth, who was his friend Randy Savage, and he eventually went to the side of the darkness when people began to hate him. He's actually a complex character if you consider him against Cena. Very good points, Malik Douglas. Give yourself a Barry Horowitz, who is a generic guy, then a rapper, then a Marine, then Superman. Yeah. Semper Fi there. All right. We will get back to live comments and tweets in a bit. Let's go down to breaking this down a little bit more. Next, you have the Big Show versus Roman Reigns last man standing match. And Roman Reigns, I think you're better than John Cena. I've said this from day one. I think you just have to have human qualities. And I think that's what WWE has to do. WWE WWE basically has to make him human. You have to go like Stone Cold, Dusty Rhodes, The Rock. They had human qualities. That's what he has to work on. And the fact that, what's more human than failing? Really, I know a lot of people are like, I've read Alpha Wolf Howls at the Moon, and I'm an alpha male. Okay, pump your brakes there, alpha male. Most people, life is failure, and they connect to that. That's why when you watch the WWE Fred Flintstone's show, the Flintstones WWE special, Fred Flintstone, you can relate to. You can't relate to John Cena. John Cena's even an ass kisser in that. It's fucking ridiculous. But that's what they have to do with Roman Reigns. They just have to make it more believable. And this, for what it was supposed to be, I thought was amazing. It just changed it. And Roman Reigns is looking human. He's doing a lot better with the facial expressions. The fact that he lost at WrestleMania makes it believable. And you have to make him human. People are going to hate him no matter what because he's not a 5-star wrestler. But WWE, they lie to themselves. They just lie to themselves, and you can't stop WWE from lying to themselves. So, if they're going to have a golden boy, at least make it a good golden boy. And hopefully he becomes more human. And I thought the WrestleMania match and I thought this match was absolutely awesome. I don't know how awesome. I threw around that word. It was way better than I expected. I absolutely despise last man standing matches. I think it's the worst gimmick ever. Just think about a hardcore match. You go through a hardcore match, all those moves, and you get pinned. You're going to kick out at 2. But since it's a last man standing match, 2 minutes into the match, you can't get to your feet in 8 seconds. It's just, I hate last man standing matches because it's just done horribly in the universe. Like, I know, and I've said this before, but I know pro wrestlers are going to take a lot more damage than the average human being. But in your universe, it all has to stay the same. Like, example, the build up to the match, Rusev punches John Cena with the chain, and he's knocked the fuck out. But tonight, it barely phases him. You know, you have to make weapons have the same value across the board. In Hollywood, they have guys that pay attention to that stuff. They pay attention to little details. I wish WWE paid attention to little details like that, because when you pay attention to little details, it just makes your universe and your world believable, and you get lost in it. And that's what you got to do. You got to care about your product. There were a lot of great moments. Roman Reigns gets chokeslammed through a table to the outside of the ring. They spear him through. Roman Reigns spears Big Show through the wall. A lot of KO punches, a lot of choke slams, but it ends with kind of cheating. It ends awkwardly. All right. I imagine. Okay, I've moved furniture. I imagine furniture's heavy, but it was awkward. Him flipping the table and Big Show getting all set up. Now, granted, I probably couldn't lift the table. But at the same time, if you can't do it right, don't do the spot. But then, let's go kayfabe universe here. Roman Reigns really didn't win. He just fucking didn't win. He's supposed to, if you cover him up with shit and then he can't stand up, all right, that's fucking somewhat believable. Maybe that's a loophole. You think that, Jack Tunney would get on top of that and change the rule, but he's actually standing on the table. He has to be out by himself. All right, that got a little too nerdy. But, yeah, so... And Big Show doesn't like tables unless there's food on them. That is JBL. He had a great line. And then Big Show had a funny moment, and I laughed, but I couldn't understand what he's saying. He was near the table yelling at JBL, and he stole JBL's notebook. And he said something, and I missed it. I kind of wish. So that's the trivia question. When Big Show went to JBL and had his little pad and yelled at him, what did he say? I don't know. I kind of enjoyed it. Roman Reigns wins by standing on him, cheating, so congratulations. And then I guess as they're setting up or stalling for time or that, they have Bo Dallas come out, cut a promo. I'm a huge fan of Bo Dallas. A lot of different people have different senses of humor. And to me, Bo Dallas just hits my funny bone. I think Bo Dallas is absolutely hilarious. And Ryback comes out and just beats him up. And it felt weird. Like, why is this happening? Maybe it's just filler. Maybe the time. Maybe some matches went shorter. Maybe some matches went longer. One thing that this pay-per-view had over Raw, I did not look at my watch to see how much time was left. And I think that's a sign where it's not horrible. Because usually if it's horrible, and maybe different people have different things, I'm like, dude, how much more time? Oh my God, an hour left of Raw? Oh my, and it's a really bad show when you say how much time and there's 2 hours left. You're like, oh, hard times. So, yeah, that happens. I don't know why. I guess it's better than a commercial, though. Plus, I love Bo Dallas. And plus, Ryback's really getting over with the audience. Next, you have Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins in an RKO band match versus and a cage match. And the cage match looked very indie. It looked like a very, very, very small cage. I was like, what is this? WWE Indie? WWE Light? Get a goddamn better cage. What the fuck? Where'd you get that shit, huh? You borrow that shit from ACW? What the fuck's going on? But yeah, the match to me was Randy Orton. I love you on Twitter, and you have your moments of great matches, but my God, was this match slow. Seth Rollins is fucking acting like he's the boogeyman, all right? He's just like, oh my God, ah! You know, Seth Rollins is acting like Kane. I mean, not Kane, but Randy Orton is the devil himself. And he's like, I can't wrestle. I can't wrestle. I'm scared. There, Adrian, I said it. I said it, Adrian. I'm scared, okay? You want me to say it? You broke me down. I'm scared. That's fucking what he's doing. So while he's fucking crying on the beach, Randy Orton's just staring. You know, you could be so much of a better wrestler. Just speed your shit up, bro. I know, like, in a lot of old school wrestling, like, slow it down, work the crowd, stare. It's horrible, bro. It's such a slow fucking match. I honestly think the main event was the worst match of the night. Worse than the Divas, because at least the Divas did shit and fucking, I don't know, it was quick. It was painless. This was so long. Were they just stalling for time? Did someone fuck up the stopwatch backstage? Randy Orton, Randy Orton, let me tell you, you'd probably have 27 5-star matches if you just eliminated staring. Like when you're in a match, be like, I'm going to stop staring and go to the next move. It would be amazing. It would just stop. This ain't fucking the staring league. This ain't. He just, oh my God, it was so slow. It was so bad. I did not enjoy this match at all. The RKO is banned, and there's pure shenanigans. Kane is more confused than my wife in a fucking on a clearance sale. He doesn't know which way he's fucking going. He doesn't know nothing. He might as well go to that clearance sale and get pants because he ripped his pants. But he smacked. You know what? Why is it when a good wrestler, when a good professional wrestler is champ, Kane's involved? Like, oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's the champ. Yeah, things are going to turn around. Well, you fucking his neck's broken. His fucking career is over. Thanks, Kane. Oh, man, Seth Rollins is champ. Thanks, Kane. You know, you always like hashtag thanks IWC. Where's hashtag thanks Kane? Just no. Oh, go run for president. Ain't you Americans picking your president? Go run for president. Just go. Go. Leave. No. Don't ever return. I would rather have Kane as president than fucking see him on my television screen. Just go away, you confused bastard. So Kane goes in there after the slowest possible fucking main event ever. He's choke slamming everybody because he's like, I don't know what to do. I'm so confused. Should I leave him? But he bought me flowers last Thursday. I don't know if I should leave him. Those are some nice flowers. They weren't the cheap ones from the gas station. So yeah, he's fucking confused, and he choke slams both of them, puts Rollins on top of him. And Randy Orton kicks out. Randy Orton is Superman. He's a good guy, so obviously he pops up with no problems whatsoever. And he RKO's Kane, which RKO is banned. Is that a thing? Who fucking knows? And then when I was going to call him RVD. I'm sorry. I want to apologize to the Van Dam family. When Randy Orton turns around, Seth Rollins RKOs him and then escapes the cage, and that's pretty much it. Just shenanigans. And it felt like an old school WWE pay-per-view. The first hour, amazing. The second hour, passable. The main event, horrible. But yeah, hopefully, Seth Rollins will stop being a pussy around Randy Orton. Hopefully Randy Orton finds success in something else. This is our fault. We should have supported Randy Orton's fucking, 6 rounds, 2, 12 rounds, 13 rounds. I don't know. We should have supported Randy Orton's movie career a lot more. Because who knows? He could have been with Dave Bautista. I hope I love the fact that Dave Bautista is fucking a movie star. Because that means he's not a pro wrestler. Randy Orton, you're a beautiful man. Go be a movie star. And same thing with you, John Cena. If you could just have success in something else, you would save something I love. So, hashtag buy Randy Orton's movies. Maybe he'll fucking go away forever. And Randy Orton, you're so fucking cool on Twitter. You're so cool on Twitter. How come you're not cool in fucking real life? So yeah, there you go. And that's pretty much it. So we are going to invite some guests on, and we're going to go do some live comments. So let me set up this guest. Boom, boom, boom. If he's not sleeping, he might be like, go fuck yourself. I ain't fucking doing no stupid guest. All right. Bam. Let's see if he's still up. And let's go to some live comments. All right. Boom, boom, boom. All right. On Google. Well, let's see. CocoSports.net, Internet Infantry chats. Damn, can't find any. All right. I don't know. It's a different conversation. Punky says, Big Show seen JBL wrote a comment, so Cole and King only see that Big Show needs to lose weight and asks who the smartass was that wrote it was. Oh, that's pretty fucking funny. I wish I heard the joke. So that's what he wrote. He has to lose weight. That sounds like something someone would write. All right. Let's see. I'm pissed off about the Lightning losing. Yeah, me too. I hope there's a Game 7. Rusev is facing Cena and I Quit match at Payback. Yeah. Bullet Club Big says, I love me some Naomi. Yeah, I've read on some forums with fans, though, she's nothing special. That's when the same way I feel about Paige. Well, everyone has different taste in women. Really, just everyone has different taste in women. You can't do it. I mean, some people to me, when it comes to WWE, Layla. When it comes to TNA, Gail Kim. When it comes to the whole universe, Kana. But some people don't like that style of woman. Alicia Fox I find is beautiful. I don't know. I just find all women beautiful. I'm a whore like that. Big Show said, who wrote the Big Show needs to lose weight? I LOL'd so hard. Oh, got it. All right, to the Twitter machine. Our Booth retweeted us at CMBooth27. Much appreciated. Thank you. Boom, 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 ba-dum. All right, there we go. All right. Thank you for the likes on the Facebook. And I am going to refresh. Bam, bam, bam. I think we lost a thumbs down. Or did we add a thumbs down? I don't know. Were we at 7 or 5? I don't know. But we're at 6 now. It moved up either way. 33. Larry Bird, baby. 33 people watching. 33 people liked it. Bam. Double Larry Bird. I'm going home. All right, let's see what we got here. What conversation? Oh, okay, we already heard this. All right, here we go. Franielli says, Cena is well on his way to bury Rusev. 3 pay-per-views back to back to back. Cena elevates the talent, anyone? Yeah, that's just a lie. It's just, they believe their own propaganda. And the worst part is everyone wants to be in WWE so bad that they just fucking repeat it. It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous that it happens on national news. But the fact that it happens on YouTube, it's a sad state of our society. I've actually talked to YouTubers and well, if I talk positive, maybe I'll get a job at WWE. I don't know. It's all right, good luck with that, man. Good luck with that. Lennox Wooderson says, lost. Checked out mentally during the Diva match, then shut it off after Reigns to the spear through the barricade the 1 millionth time. Lucha Underground wins best show of the week to no surprise. Yeah, Lucha Underground's amazing. If you want an alternative, please check out Lucha Underground or New Japan Worlds. And also, coming up, I got to break this show down because I'm so excited. You got one of my favorite events of the year, the Ring of Honor New Japan crossover events in America. Shallow Wolf says tie. And by that, I mean I have to tie my shit. You got me, Shallow Wolf. I'm not going to lie. You got me. Tie. And by that, I mean I have to tie my shoes after falling down from laughing at the loss of the show. Nice. Win, loss, or tie. Anyone know the main event for TNA's Hardcore Justice this week? That's from Total Nonstop Action. No, I don't. I don't read spoilers, and I don't think they advertised it to the best of my knowledge. They probably will. Getting closer to it. Franielli says, so Reigns pulled a Cena. Bray versus Cena, last match standing match, where Bray was literally buried. This type of outcome won't help Reigns when it comes to the... Sorry, I got my glasses on. Why don't I have my glasses on? I'm not doing an audio show of him being Cena. All right, so yeah. I don't know. I think just like presidents, everyone says the newest one is better than the last. I think that's what I feel about Roman Reigns, and hopefully they just book him to be more human. They really rebound booking him after WrestleMania, and the WrestleMania match helped out a lot too. All right, it says Raymond Jameson says, I give it a win. It didn't suck. I marked out when the New Day won the Divas match. That was decent. Overall, I was satisfied. And then Power Play. He said, Koco, I found a ripoff of your show. Did you know about this? Yeah, they do this on YouTube. I don't understand why. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's weird because I give it away for free. I understand pirating and stuff, but it seems a bit weird that you pirated something and, like, I understand. I don't know. I'm not anti-pirating. I just don't get it. It's like, oh, it's free on my show. It's free. What are you going to do about it? Oh, we're at 34 likes, right? Charles Barkley, baby. Charles Barkley versus Mark Martin. All right, there we go. 34-6. That's not a bad boxing career. I bet you I could get a good. I bet you with a 34-6 record, I could open up my own restaurant and tell boxing stories with that record. 34-6. I could be a used car salesman that has commercials locally. Not too bad. I'll go with 34-6. All right. Thank you for all the likes. And the thumbs down. I'm just polarizing, baby. If John Cena can be polarizing, I can. All right. Boom, 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 boom. I guess this is a no-go for that one guest. That's okay. I'm going to cry myself to sleep. Let's get Punky the Rex. He has his own Facebook page. We'll give him an invite. And if he doesn't come on, we'll just wrap this bad boy up. While we're waiting for that, please like, comment, subscribe. Also, check out our blog at cocosports.net. We're hoping to improve it. We're also working on a secret project. Our friend Wrestling Ranton, The American a la carte. I think LK Wrestling Reviews will be in on it, and a bunch of other people. Josh Green from the Internet Infantry, Forsaken, Ewok. We're coming up with a project, and it should be a lot of fun. Trying to build a community again in YouTube. Yeah, you know. And just in pro wrestling in general, where it's okay to be a fan. All right, but we'll do that. I think that's it. All right, these guys are like, I want to be on the show. Let me be on the show. And I send them a link. Not on the show. All right, breaking my heart. Breaking my heart here. We'll be back tomorrow with a Monday Night Raw review. And then I think I'm not going to review as many WWE shows and instead do a weekend review and hit up news and New Japan and stuff and do some Stump the Idiot. So if you want, if you're not listening to this live and you have a good question, please leave it and we'll try to do it. My goal for this channel is I want to do at least one show a day. And oh, Punky made it. Punky!
Hello.
Pictures here. Are you here?
Yes, I am.
Oh, maybe I just can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. What's up, brother? Sorry about that.
Not.
It was a little technical difficulties. Well, before you're welcome to Koco's Corner. I hope you enjoy your stay. We're wrapping up the show. Maybe in the future, if you're over 18, we'll start having people at the end come in and give their opinions, like a call-in show. Punky, before you give your opinion on the pay-per-view and give us a win-loss or tie, tell them about your Facebook page so that you can be like, wow, I told the universe, the Internet Infantry universe, all I don't know, maybe 120 of us when it's all said and done, about your Facebook page.
I have Extreme Wrestling Fans Facebook page where basically all the misfits that keep getting banned out of other groups, we all come in there and we say all the shit that got us banned in the first place.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's weird banning these days. And especially celebrities and stuff. Like, I don't know. I'm nowhere near the celebrity a lot of these people are, but if someone writes shit about you, just fucking ignore it. Like, what? But I love the old, hey, Punky, I think fucking John Cena rules, and if you don't think it, I'm gonna ban you. What a bunch of mentally weak fucking bastards. All right, let's focus on you being part of our show here. Win, loss, or tie. What did you think? Are you going with me? Week win? A lot of wins, ties, losses. A lot of losses. Maybe I'm getting soft in my old age. What do you say? Win, loss, or tie?
I'm going to have to go with a really, really weak win. And like I said before, it's better than smoking crack. So.
All right, well, there you go. I think that should be the endorsement right there. What was your favorite match of the night? Match of the night.
Match of the night? Oh, by far the Roman Reigns match.
Really?
Just to see him throwing each other around like that was pretty amazing. And the Big Show's comment, I'm sorry, that was the funniest damn thing ever because you could tell he was actually pissed.
Yeah, it was a great moment. That's why I was like, what the hell did they say? Because everyone's having a great time.
Jules looked over and she goes, "Did you hear that?" And I go, "Yeah." I guess somebody made a comment on a piece of paper that nobody else could see that said, looks like Big Show needs to lose weight." He saw
that had to be a spot. That had to be a spot. But either way, fucking hilarious. Either way, absolutely hilarious.
When it gets that close to reality, that's when it's good.
Yeah. When you question it, like a lot of times people want to be, and we talk about this a lot of times people want to be the smartest person in the room so badly that they just don't get lost in the adventure and all that fun stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's the same with the people that say that, you know, Michael Bay is ruining their childhood. You let Michael Bay is ruining your childhood sucked in the first place.
Yeah, but again, off topic. When it comes to stuff like that, though, I think that if it's something that you're passionate about and you're like Hollywood, I think you have, especially Michael Bay in Hollywood, I think you have a responsibility to be loyal to the original stuff. Because here's the thing, if you want a new twist and you want to be creative, have the balls to do your own thing. Like, nothing pisses me off more, we're getting off topic here, but that's okay, it's the end of the show. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Overtime. Like, comment, subscribe! Overtime with Punky! But I think you have a responsibility. Like, and not but like Thor being a woman. Well, you have women superheroes. So Thor being a woman, you're only doing that because you don't think any of the women superheroes are worthy enough of you promoting. You know, Iceman turning gay. You make gay people look weak because you're like, well, we're not going to make a gay character. We're just going to have a character that becomes gay. They're like, no, why not have a gay character? Why not, you know, start from scratch? And the same thing when it comes to Hollywood, it's like, if you want to have space turtles, call them space turtles. If you want to have robots and explosions, call it Robot Wars or Explosions. But when you have a franchise and you bought into that franchise, you have a responsibility not to make that franchise suck. And Michael Bay is the worst. Like, Marvel takes pride in it. I think DC takes pride in it. But I don't think Michael Bay takes pride in it. And I have no problem. If you like Transformers, wonderful. If you like Ninja Turtles, wonderful. But why not just fucking make it a creative movie? It's because you can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's really weak. I think it's weak writing.
I mean, like, the final match tonight, you know, Randy Orton couldn't use the RKO. So technically the WWE is saying, without the RKO, Randy Orton sucks. He could not be.
But then, like, he did use the RKO, and then he used the RKO. It's just fucking shenanigans.
Hey.
I thought both gimmicks though were absolutely horrible. Like,
did they ever technically say who couldn't use the RKO? Because technically,
they just said the RKO was banned.
Exactly.
But I don't know. Maybe Seth Rollins did. I don't know. But anyway, either way, even if this isn't a plot hole, loophole, I mean, got you. It still sucked. It still sucked.
Oh yeah.
I am good.
Yeah. To me, like I said, this whole pay-per-view, like, to right off the bat, if you think about it, everybody keeps saying, why are we calling this Extreme Rules? First off, I think we should quit calling it Extreme Rules because we're not in 1996 anymore.
Well, I know that, but it's not extreme. It's just
exactly.
You know, I am Mikey here has a comment. He says, I asked this on the preview, but seriously, can we sue for false advertisement, retire the even Extreme Rules? There is nothing extreme about it when you have promotions like Combat Zone and Big Japan, talent killing themselves amongst a room of 500 if they are lucky. Yeah, it sucks about where hardcore wrestling went. And I just think that's Vince McMahon propaganda. I think Vince McMahon, Dana White and Vince McMahon are so good at propaganda that there are young fans that think Pride and Fedor sucked. Because that's what Dana said, and it has to be true. And the same thing with Vince. You got to remember, everyone loved hardcore in the 90s, but then Vince is like, oh, hardcore wrestling sucks. And people are like, yeah, you're absolutely right. I don't know. I can't. It's just amazing how much power these two men have. It'd be like, I love pizza. Vince is like, fucking pizza sucks. You're like, you're absolutely right. I hate pizza now. It's just, to me, it blows my mind how much power these guys just have with their words and people just clinging on to it. I am Mikey also says, I refuse to watch any pro wrestling event with a kiss my ass match. That's a nice rule. I think that could be a legit rule. We might have to write that down. And it doesn't include Naomi or any other bootylicious diva. Vince is clearly a closet homo. I don't think he's a closet. I don't think, especially the older wrestlers who are bitter, they mention how he's gay all the time. If you meet, like, go to a wrestle reunion or something like that and talk to him, yeah, they're like, oh no, he's fucking, there's no closet about it. He's a bisexual. But then again, the new guys are like, no, everything is fine. Everything's wonderful. I don't know. But then again, maybe just fucking the old guys being grumpy. He's still doing kiss my ass gimmicks in 2015. Yeah. When he was doing it in the Attitude Era when I was 7. No excuse for the bullshit. Thank God I worked and didn't have to watch this trash. Well, there you go. So I appreciate all the live comments. Total Nonstop Action said, holy fucking shit. I think I added a curse in there. I think he only had one curse and he censored himself. I'm a jerk. Kurt Angle versus Eric Young stretcher match announced on ImpactWrestling.com. That's going to be great, and I hope they really put it over. Sir, can you please turn down your radio when you're in a call-in, you unprofessional bastard?
Yes.
No, there's echo from your end.
It's because
echo. Yeah.
My laptop. That's like, for a second.
That's like Radio 101, sir. Come on, get your stuff.
I took radio in high school.
What's that?
I took radio in high school, so you think I would know it?
Exactly. All right. I think that's it, brother. I think it's time to go. Plug your Facebook stuff one more time, and then we're going to wrap this bad boy up. This has been Punky Overtime. If you like the idea and you're over 18, I think once comment time slows down, I think, and we'll do Fave 5s, we'll bring Punky on and other people on. I just want to, let the audience on more. In radio, you can have call-ins. But here, I think there's a call-in option, but I'm not going to mess with it. Here, I'm just like, if I trust you and you want to be a part of the show, after I review the show, after we go through comments, and you're over 18. I only say over 18 because I don't want your mom to be like, you took advantage of my baby. I don't want to go down that route.
He said penis.
Yeah. So be over 18, and maybe we'll have it where we'll just send a link out and be like, hey, you can be a part of the show. We'll call it Overtime. That's kind of catchy, right? Dun, dun, dun. Welcome to Punky's Overtime. And then you feel like you're more part of the community. So do you feel more part of the community? Are you like, you know what? Those 6 guys that disliked us, you're like, you know what? This is a nice community. I'm going to be a part of this community. Do you feel it? Punky, do you feel more part of the community with the Overtime segment?
Oh, yes.
Do you feel more attractive?
Yes, it makes me feel wanted.
All right. Well, I'm glad we could do it. But yeah, we're trying to build community. So that's what we'll probably do. We'll start having overtimes. If you're interested, have to be over 18, and we'll send you a link and you can come on in. So it works with the Google Plus. All right. So please like, comment, subscribe, and Punky, did you mention your Facebook the 77th time? Because this one I know when the show's over. This one the show's officially over. I just keep saying like, comment, subscribe. I'm like a robot. I'm like really bad at ending shows. I'm like, yes, I like apples. Like, comment, subscribe. So plug your Facebook stuff, and then we're wrapping this bad boy up.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fellow misfits, join me and other misfits at Extreme Wrestling Fans on Facebook, where you can be yourself, and it's completely cool. And for God's sakes, do me one favor. Find one Benoit joke tomorrow and laugh at it. I'll be a happy motherfucker.
All right. So like, comment, subscribe. See, that's my go-to. I'm like, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to say. Also, check out cocosports.net. It's our blog. We're hoping to keep improving it. Hoping to get a perfect staff together. And we also got a secret project. And this channel, we try to do at least one show a day. We had a TNA Impact review with the American a la carte that went longer than the show. That's when you know you're a hardcore fan, when you actually review and talk wrestling longer than the show. All right. And I guess we'll see you all tomorrow. With that, I am over. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Oh, and thank you, Internet Imagery. Thank you. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Because I pressed the button, it didn't work. Just in case you wonder why I'm thanking people. But I like to thank the Internet Imagery. I like to thank I Am Mikey. I like to thank Punky. I like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank Miss Cribs, my 6th grade teacher. And CocoSports.net. Like, comment, subscribe. With that, I am over. Dun, 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 dun.